Hey everybody, it's the top of the hour, which means very little, except that you've still got time to get some snacks, maybe get something to drink, get comfy cozy, share out the link with anybody who isn't already in the stream here with you to watch the Obscure Movie Trivia Show, which will begin here in about 2.5 minutes. Welcome to the virtual Stab Comedy Theater. It's time for the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. Please welcome to your screen your host, Buddy.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Buddy. This is the Obscure Movie Trivia Show. This is where we like to get together, talk about movies we love, do a little trivia about those movies. The first round of every show is about our movie of the week. It's Christmas time, so of course our movie of the week this week is The Santa Claus, Tim Allen classic, and I'm very excited. Before I introduce our guests, I want to let you know that if you're joining us on YouTube Live or Facebook Live and you want to maybe join in on the show, chat with me, maybe guess some things, go on over to twitch.tv/stabcomedy. There you'll be able to find us. I'm watching the Twitch chat over here. Our guests are not watching the Twitch chat because you guys are guessing in the Twitch chat over there, so don't be doing that. But I'll be talking along with the chat all throughout the night. And over there, if you're on Twitch, you can give us a follow. That's free. Just a nice way to support Stab. And if you want to support further, you can give them a subscribe. That's $5 a month. However, if you do have a Prime membership, you can give one subscription per month, and I think you should give that to Stab because they let me do really cool shows, and they have shows 7 days a week. So I mean, it's worth the money. Also, if you want to support even further, do you see this badass hoodie that I have? They have 2 different versions of it on the website. You can go over there and get one for yourself. Supports the show, supports Stab Comedy, and it's a really comfortable, really warm sweater. All right, and let me introduce our guests. Our returning guests from last week. Oh, no, we had him last month. Mr. Artie Valenzuela, how you doing, man?
How's it going, buddy?
Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. I'm excited to have you back on. So, because you were here last month, right? Yeah. Did we get to do your favorite Christmas movie?
I mean, I love this movie.
Is this your favorite Christmas movie? What's your favorite Christmas movie?
I would have thought you would have asked me a question like that, and I would have had an answer prepared. I think I want to go with, you know what? I'm going to go with a very controversial pick. I'm going to say Die Hard.
Well, I mean, that's the right answer.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for being here, Artie. I'm always happy to have you. And right next to you, you've brought in a good friend and somebody who's going to be on the show today. Kevin, how you doing, man?
Hey, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Glad to have you. I love seeing new faces on here. Kevin, what's your favorite Christmas movie since you got a little bit more time to prepare than Artie there?
Yeah, I mean, this is an easy one for me, and it's Jingle All the Way.
Really? I hear that one all the time. I guess maybe it missed me along the way, or maybe I was just, it's Santa Claus or Nothing in the 90s.
Yeah, okay.
It's a great movie, though. I like that movie. And again, thank you for being here. We're going to get ready into round one. But next, I get to introduce somebody who I miss very dearly, who I haven't got to see in a long time, and I'm so glad they're here. Welcome, Maddie Nashini. Maddie, how are you doing?
It's me.
Hi, Maddie. Hi, Maddie.
Hi.
Maddie, you're a very tired student who's been working really hard on all of her finals and all of that stuff. So I'm very glad that you're here with us today. How are you doing?
I'm doing like the rest of us are doing in a pandemic, you know? I'm surviving, but is it good? Who'd say?
That is the best we can do sometimes. I see we have Jessica and Law in the chat. Love to have you guys. Joey is drunk. Somebody's having
So you said I should go on to Twitch if I want the answers, right?
Don't go to Twitch if you don't want the answer. Don't go to Twitch. Anyways, Maddie.
But I do want
What
the
is
answers,
your
so
favorite
I should go to Twitch.
You shouldn't go to Twitch because Twitch is bad. That's where the evil kids go. Unless you want to support the show, and then you're really awesome.
That's great.
Joey's drunk said woo Maddie. So you have a fan, Maddie.
said
So what's your it's on
My
Twitch?
dad, maybe.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Collusion.
I love your dad.
Throw it out there, collusion.
Your dad's my favorite samurai. Maddie, what is your favorite Christmas movie?
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, that is a good one. That is a good one. All right, guys. First, we're going to get into round one, which is all about the Santa Claus. We have two other rounds afterwards. They're all fun rounds. We're all having fun here. So everyone have their writing utensils and something to write on. Perfect. Lovely. Here it is. There are 10 questions in round one. They're all worth 1 point. They're all pretty simple questions if you've seen the movie. Question number one. What is the name of Tim Allen's character, which shares initials with a certain jolly man? Die Hard is a Christmas movie. You are correct, Jessica. It's a great Christmas movie, along with Batman Begins and a lot of other ones. Lies.
Good one. That's a good one.
Any movie in which Christmas takes place is a Christmas movie. This is why the Harry Potter movies are mostly Christmas movies.
Exactly. I give a countdown of what I'm going to do is I'm going to count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to call your name, and then you just tell me what answer you had, and then show me, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Artie, why don't you give me yours first? Scott Calvin, that is correct. Kevin, what did you have?
Scott Calvin.
Perfect. And thank you for telling me, Artie. And Maddie, what was your answer?
Scott Calvin.
Scott Calvin.
Do I have to
Good
write
job.
it mirrored?
Huh?
Do I have to write it mirrored?
Yes.
No, Maddie,
yes.
it's only mirrored to you.
Okay.
Don't let Artie bully you.
Look,
Imagine she's like,
No, you have to write everything back. It's mirrored. It's only mirrored to you, sweetie. Yeah, you can actually change that in your settings, but
I
that's
don't
fair
know how to do technology. I'm 20. You know,
Right.
how am I supposed to know how to do technology? I was only raised on it.
You're only born into the internet age, but it doesn't matter because you all got that first answer right, and I'm very proud of all of you. Question number 2 in the Santa Claus is, what kind of company does Scott Calvin work for prior to becoming Santa Claus? All right. We got got some answers there. Everybody in the Twitch, I'm so happy to see you guys. If you guys are seeing my cool background, yes, that's an awesome poster, but also my friend Jess, you can find her. She did this painting. You can find her on the Instagram at JessXOXO. She's wonderful. And I'm going to give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and show me your answer, Kevin.
The toy company.
Perfect. And Maddie, what did you have?
It said toy company,
Look
parentheses,
at-
marketing.
Yeah.
Look at that. Artie, what did you have?
Yeah, I also said toy company.
Look
Yeah.
at you guys. Everyone's got right answers here. We all know the movie. We all
Yeah,
love
yeah,
the movie. Maybe some of these will be harder than others. Maybe some will be super easy.
Hey, buddy, that's you in the background, right on that poster. That's you
Back in your wrestling days?
when you were a wrestler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Back in my wrestling days.
Earlier though, because
I wish I would
the hair is
have
shorter.
this
So it's
talented-
earlier in time because the hair is shorter then. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wish I was half as talented as either of these men are at comedy, but I'll take it.
Carrey. Yeah.
Did you just say Jim Carrey? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways. Question number 3 in the Santa Claus. How does Scott Calvin become Santa Claus? Truth is out there. I like how as he's, Santa Claus, he's like in the toy meeting and he's like, Santa Claus can't come out in a Panzer. I think that was really badass, actually.
Yeah.
But I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Maddie, what did you have?
I said he puts on his coat by killing Santa.
That's an answer. Artie, what did you have?
Yeah. I said he scares the last Claus, but he was also scouted prior. That's my
Conspiracy
answer.
theory.
Conspiracy.
Yeah.
And Kevin, what did you have?
I said he brutally murdered Santa by pushing him off a roof. I think that's on.
I don't think I remember him pushing him.
Oh.
I don't think I can give
about
you
the
that one,
Santa
Kevin.
Claus.
He did murder Santa Claus, but it wasn't by pushing. I'm sorry,
He didn't
Kevin.
push him.
Oh,
He
he
scared
didn't
him
push
from
him.
the bottom.
There's a
Oh,
fun
he
song
did.
someone wrote about the Santa Claus called "I'm Gonna Kill Santa Claus."
That's a. You know what? There's
Then you get his power.
a lot of Christmas songs that are terrible. Not everyone needs to make a Christmas song, is what I'm saying.
Buddy, do you know why I said he was scouted?
Because
Scouted. There was
He worked for a toy
3
company.
elves. There was 3 elves before he killed Santa Claus that were looking at Scott Calvin.
oh snap!
Yeah.
Oh,
And at
snap.
the end, remember the elves that were in the crowd of the kids and the police?
Mm-hmm.
Those were the scouts for the next Santa, and we figured it out.
Okay.
Figured it out.
And we figured it out.
I don't
Everyone-
remember
the
seeing
scat
any of
looked
those
up,
jobs in the
Wiki-
movie,
Wiki
but
it.
Also Tower 7.
Wiki it. He was scouted.
is that what their
He was
credits are? Elf Scout?
scouted. He was scouted by
It was
LSU.
predetermined
North
that he would
Pole.
kill the last Santa.
Oh,
Even
right.
when Santa, even when the last Santa died, he did this. He waved because he knew he was dead as the Santa.
That's
Yeah.
what's
Look it up.
I think the elves
that's
hated
the further universe that we didn't get to in Santa Claus 4. That was going to be
Yeah.
expanded upon.
Santa-verse.
Exactly.
When,
Question
when
number-
Santa didn't come back, though, none of the elves seemed upset at all.
Business as usual. This shit.
Yeah.
happened.
They were like,
Yeah.
guess Santa's just dead again. What's new?
What's up,
Yeah.
674? That's what they said. Number 674.
That is terrible. Question number 4 in the Santa Claus. After burning Christmas dinner, where do Scott and Charlie go for food? Thank you, Jessica. We would have gotten there. Yes, Joey, somebody did put that ice there, and I think that's called nature. So if anyone's going to be the one to push Santa to kill him in this movie, it was nature. And who gets spooked that easy? I get spooked that easy, actually.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
if you
give
were
it
on a
countdown.
roof being yelled at, wouldn't you fall down? I think you would. Scott Calvin
would.
killed Santa.
I would. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Artie, why don't you give me your answer first, please?
I said Denny's, and there was also an elf in the Denny's too.
There were other kids in there, so
Yeah.
maybe.
Look it up. Everyone in the
Kevin, what
chat,
did-
look it up.
Kevin, what did you have?
Put a diner parentheses Denny's question mark. I thought it was a Denny's situation.
And Maddie Nashimi?
I also put Denny's.
Good job, everyone.
Denny's.
In frame, when he's talking to the waitress, there's an elf. Look it
You
up.
know what? I rewatched this movie last night to make sure all my questions were correct. And now I'm going to have to you're going to make me rewatch this movie for a third time this month.
He's lying to
welcome.
you.
You're welcome.
You know what?
man.
It doesn't matter at this point, Maddie. because
It's
now
gonna
I've
be
given
like
the
a
The
fan
original
theory
Easter
that was
egg,
like on
okay?
Tumblr or Reddit or something.
The original Easter egg. I counted them.
I don't think the Santa Claus writers were bright enough to do Easter eggs.
the original Easter egg. I'm gonna have to find out for myself, Maddie. That's the only way
Come
this
back.
is gonna work. Anyways,
Extra points when you find it, buddy.
we might have to, because question number 5 is, what is Neil's, Charlie's stepfather's, career? Yeah, Mike agrees. The lore of the Santa Claus is deeper than I thought.
Thank you. Also, buddy,
Yeah.
if I spell this wrong, you can't judge me.
No,
Okay.
I'm worried about that too.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
Definitely not confident in my spelling.
okay.
You got me fucked up now. I'm looking at it.
Well, I'll let you know
now.
that spelling doesn't count, but I mean,
I'll say the word. I'll say the word. I just
I'm gonna
don't
get a
know.
countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kevin, what did you have?
I said he's a shrink. He's either a psychologist or a.
There it is.
I don't
That's
know
a
if
good
he's a
one.
psychologist or a
Yeah.
Maddie, what did you have?
I said a psychiatrist.
psychiatrist.
Fuck Neil.
There you go.
Yeah, Neil's.
And
Neil
Artie,
sucks.
what did you have? That
Yeah.
was so
I said psychiatrist as well, but you can see at the S, I realized, hey, I know how to spell psych, but I don't know how to spell the rest. And yeah.
Good choice. All right, good job. Yes, those all work. I was like, is he thinking of like a way higher? Like, it's okay. You know what? Words are stupid. The American
Words are made
language
up.
is dumb, but whatever.
Where
We
were
make
you
it
as a
work.
teacher for me when I was a kid, dude?
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Question number 6 in the year, or not the year, the movie The Santa Claus is, what is the name of the head elf at Santa's shop? Yeah, if you're not a Tim Allen fan, his facial expressions in anything can throw you off, because 90% of his acting is facial expressions, and the other 10% is yelling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I forgot his great just grunts. That's
There's a lot of dude actors who their whole shtick is just that they can yell.
That's really what it was.
exactly.
I use hammers. Philip or Flathead.
Jessica says, "Leave Home Improvement alone." We didn't attack Home Improvement. We
Not
just
attacking.
attacked Tim Allen. We'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maddie, what did you have?
I said Bernard.
All right, and Artie, what did you have?
I said Bernard, favorite character. Yeah.
Good job. And
Thanks.
Kevin, what did you have?
Bernard.
Good
Legend.
job, everyone.
Legendary Bernard. Grew up to be in a
Crush
White
on
House.
him when I was a kid.
Oh, nice. White guy with dreads or
He doesn't have dreads, does he?
braids. They're braids or
I
something.
think they
Yes,
were, yeah.
weird
they were-
elf dreads for sure.
Yeah.
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 Weird elf dreads.
He was an
That-
elf.
that-
He's hot.
Or hot elf, right?
The original
Allowed to
hot
be a
elf
teenager,
before
too. A lot of the
Orlando
elves-
Bloom.
Legolas, but better.
Yeah.
All the elves couldn't grow taller except him, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's why he was the hot elf.
Big power move, by the way. To be
Yeah, for
himself,
real.
You know?
All of them are fucking midgets, and he's like, nah, I'm like 5'4".
Well, yeah. Fucking guy.
I have
wish I
been,
was
I have
5'4".
been informed,
I'm 5'2", so it's good.
Same. I've been informed by Twitch chat that Bernard has a dad bod now. So
All right.
That's-
He was on a
that's
show
okay.
called Numbers for a while, I know.
nice. And he also, in the movie, according to Berminski, drives a Tercel. Or maybe that's his real life car. I don't know. I don't know Bernard that well. Anyways, question number 7 in the Santa Claus is, what object does Bernard give to Charlie to use to always call upon his dad? You know what I really miss about Stab Comedy Theater right now is when my mouth is this dry, I could just walk over to Jesse, get a White Claw, drink it, and not feel like there's a desert in my mouth right now. I can't do that.
I miss standing outside and shivering.
That's a good. I do miss that.
Yeah, right? Just
Countdown.
being cold or hot outside a comedy club.
We just had a new subscriber. Thank you so much, Delicioso14. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. We appreciate the subscription. That is awesome. And I'm going to give a countdown for this question of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm back to Artie. Artie, what did you have?
I said snow globe. Horrible FX.
It was 19.
Really behind. Really behind. Really
Kevin.
behind.
Kevin, what answer did you have?
Snow globe.
Snow globe. All right. And Maddie, what did you have for us?
I said magic snow globe, and I would also like to add, when he receives the snow globe, don't like that interaction at all.
Oh, how
Horrible.
touchy Bernard is?
You know how strange Charlie is. He goes, thanks. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
He's
Dead-eyed and shit. Thanks a lot.
He's way too excited about the snow globe. It's a snow globe, boy.
So don't question the presence mysteriously appearing. You know what? It's a kid actor, but the problem is in the later movies when he's actually older, he's
Yeah.
still a terrible actor. So he
Doesn't get
didn't
any
really
better. Yeah.
Exactly.
Time to tell.
Like this is the only one of the 3 I can give him an excuse for being a terrible actor. After that, it's like take some classes.
I don't remember the second one at all, but I just remember loving Martin Short as Jack Frost.
That's the 3rd one,
Yeah.
and it's wonderful.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
second
remember
one
the
is-
second one for some
The
reason.
second one is the Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
That's right.
know that's what it's about, but I couldn't tell you a single scene that happened in it.
It's a good movie.
It's the least memorable of the 3, honestly. But question number 8 in the first Santa Claus movie is what happens at houses with no chimneys for Santa to go down? Mike says his favorite thing about movies where some characters believe in Santa and some don't is the fact that there are full-grown adults who don't question how presents mysteriously appear under their trees every year. What Mike doesn't understand is how many parents get drunk all the time. Things appear.
Well, didn't
Things
know.
appear, Mike. Things appear, Mike.
I was just
Um,
watching the Carbonaro Effect, and people, they don't question things too much.
That's
True,
actually really
yeah.
true. That's a great
Yeah,
example.
Yeah, I bought those things. Yeah. You're welcome.
I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kevin, what did you have?
Said he turns into jelly and teleports in.
All right. And Maddie?
I said the chimney just appears.
Artie?
Yeah, I did a both answer. He turns to jello and a fireplace appears.
I actually had both those answers. So I will accept everyone's answer. But yes, he turns into Jello, and one just kind of appears. And that's the deal breaker for the adults when Charlie tells him, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Everything else you've explained to me, we could possibly believe in. But that's the one.
Charlie has the most boss line in this movie during that part because Neil goes, "What about the reindeer? Like, I've never seen a reindeer fly." And Charlie's like, "Have you ever seen $1 million?"
Yeah.
It's not real, bitch. You're never gonna see $1 million, Neil.
Yeah.
You broke, Neil? You broke ass bitch.
He quiets him down real quick. Yeah. In Santa Claus 2, Charlie has a bit of a rebellious streak because now he has a sister, so he doesn't get all the attention.
And he can't tell anybody that his dad's Santa Claus. Like, he yells at him. I watched it. He yells at him. He's like, "Do you know what it's like to know your dad's Santa and can't tell anybody? My friends' dads are plumbers. My dad's Santa." Like, it's a real dilemma, dude. I would imagine so.
I guess. Question number 9 in the Santa Claus is, what addition to Santa's suit do the elves add to make fireplaces safer for Santa? Berninsky is agreeing with Artie's opinion about Santa Claus 2.
Thank you. I need people to show me accept my theories.
Artie needs acceptance.
My Santa Claus universe theories. You guys want to join my Reddit? My subreddit is
At SCU.
r/Santa Claus tinfoil hat.
Actually, SCE.
Actually, please don't go down there. There's probably some really dark stuff down there. I'm gonna give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maddie, what did you have?
I said fire retardant shiny fabric.
Nice. And Artie, what did you get?
fireproof jammies. They can
Nice.
go under the suit.
And Kevin?
Fireproof undersuit.
Good job, everyone. Good job.
It's like we just watched it.
Right?
I'm all over.
It's like it's a good movie and you guys just seen it, which I appreciate.
It's like we literally just finished it.
I haven't seen this movie in 20 years.
Well, then let's see if you guys can get the final question. Question number 10. Sometimes on this show, I like to do fun little true or false questions about facts of this show, or facts about this movie. And no, it's not true or false. Are there elves hidden throughout as Easter eggs to this movie? But I'm going to find out tonight for sure.
You're welcome.
Actually, question number 10 is true or false. Disney had a policy of not hiring anyone with a criminal record, but broke it for Tim Allen as their first exception to the rule. True or false?
Can we ask any questions?
No.
There you go.
And ask an answer.
After we get the answer, can we ask questions?
I never thought to ask you a question after you asked me.
Well, I want to. If it's true, I want to know what the crime is.
Oh, you don't know about Tim Allen's crime?
We all know.
Oh, Maddie's not old enough. Yeah, Tim Allen likes to party a little too hard, Maddie. Let's just say that.
Okay.
He was Robert Downey Jr. before Robert Downey Jr. was Robert Downey Jr.
Ah.
Hey, Maddie, you know all the times where other comics
But
like
he
you want to
still
go,
sucks, huh?
where the other comics are like you want to go over there. Tim Allen did that.
He did go.
Yeah.
Tim Allen,
Tim Allen was over there.
Yeah. He went over there.
You went to the bathroom a few too many times.
Yeah.
Yes, Delicioso 14, it was Coke Convention. But I'll give a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Artie, what did you have, sir?
I put true.
All right. And Kevin, what did you have?
I said false.
Ooh.
And Maddie?
I said true.
All right. The answer is true. This is a fun story. Yeah, that is such a weird fact that they broke their rule.
The time was right. He already been arrested at that time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Was the 80s? Did he get arrested in the 80s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like late 80s and this was early 90s. But they had tried out a couple other people for Santa Claus and they were like, nobody can do this like Tim. I guess we're going to have to break our rule of never hiring a criminal. Now they hire, RDJ now is Iron Man, and they all have Tim Allen and his Coke possession charge to thank for their jobs. So
Aw.
everyone needs to bow down to Tim Allen.
It just
I'm
seems-
sure no one will. But
It seems crazy to me they never hired a criminal before that.
yeah, maybe
Walt
the
Disney was
idea
a
of a criminal was
Notorious
different.
Is Walt
I feel like
Disney?
a lot of people have criminal records.
That's the
Right.
real lore. Walt Disney was the first criminal,
Yeah.
but we don't talk
No one
about
but
that
me.
anymore.
We don't talk about that, but we're
Moana
gonna go
now.
over our
Hey.
scores. We're gonna go over our scores for round one. We have 2 perfect scores. Good job with Maddie and Artie. 10 points each. Good job. And with 8 points, right behind them is Kevin. Nobody's out of this. It's awesome. It's fun. I'm gonna get to Maddie and Artie in a second because round 2 is I like to call it weird years, but basically it's a years in review. I've picked out 3 years. This time it's 1993. 2011 and 2018. And what I've done is I've written 5 questions about those years, and we're going to one by one pick one of these people based off their round 1 scores, and they're going to get to pick which year they get questions from. Kevin, because you came in second place in round 1, you get to pick which year you get questions from. You don't got to write anything down. These questions are going to be direct to you. So which year do you want questions from? 1993, 2011, or 2018?
I'm gonna go 2011.
2011. Good choice. Good choice. Okay. You don't have to write anything down. Correct answer is worth 2 points. We can catch up and pull ahead real fast, real easy. So question number 1 in the year 2011 is, Kevin, Seth Rogen stars as a superhero in what 2011 comedy action flick?
Green Hornet.
Absolutely, sir. That movie is underrated, I think, but a lot of people don't agree with me.
Yeah.
And Rotten
You got
Tomatoes
two. You got
included.
2 here,
Yeah,
but
we're fans.
not many anywhere else.
Yeah, it's not a popular film, but it should be. It's not great, but it's good. I like it. Speaking of which, good job, Kevin. 2 points. Question number 2 in the year 2011 is, Nick Frost and Simon Pegg star as alien-obsessed nerds in what 2011 sci-fi comedy? Good job, Mike, in the chat.
Pass.
Pass, he says. The answer, the movie also
I buzz in
Seth
for a
Rogen.
steal.
It's Paul.
Paul,
It is.
I would have never got that.
isn't Seth Rogen the alien?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
You never watched that?
No.
You don't have to.
Simon Pegg and Seth Rogen are hilarious in it. Nick Frost is annoying as all hell. He does kind of take away from the movie for me for some reason. Maddie, you said you were gonna you had
I
a
was
skill
gonna
for
get it
that
wrong.
one. What answer were you gonna
I
get?
was gonna say Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, okay. That's not a bad guess. Different year and different actors, I think, but
I
It was
know
a
Simon
sci-fi
Pegg's
comedy.
in it, and that's all I know.
Movie in general.
it's a movie.
It is
Question number
Sounds
3.
like aliens, right?
Yeah. Question number 3 in the year 2011, Kevin, is the full title. What is the full title to the 2011 Big Mama's House sequel?
Oh, shit. I want you to
What's
guess.
up?
You have to guess.
I know.
You have to guess. There's no pass here.
Ugh.
You have to
Law
make
got
up the
Paul.
title.
Mike got Paul. Good job, everyone.
Mama's house.
You gotta make up the
There could
title
be
for it.
so many. Oh man.
You can't pass.
Is it Big Mama's House? More Mama this time?
That's not even a bad title. It should have been the title because the actual title is Big Mamas Like Father Like Son.
Oh.
It did in fact have more mama this time. It was good.
Okay, so I was kind of.
Do you have its Rotten Tomatoes score?
Yeah. Jesus, it's such a bad movie.
I want to know the probability of Kevin knowing that answer. I don't think you can make that math up. but sure not.
Oh.
If I guessed it right.
All right. Well, let's see if he knows a little bit more about this one. Question number 4 in the year 2011. Russell Brand, Helen Mirren, and Jennifer Garner star together in what 2011 remake of a comedy classic?
Oh man, it's I want to say it's like Arthur.
That's correct.
Yes. Fuck yeah.
Wait, who was in that?
Russell Brand, Helen. Would you say Helen Mirren?
Helen Mirren and Jennifer Gardner.
Is that like Get Him to the Greek but different?
No, it's basically Arthur is this big rich guy. Or Russell Brand plays this rich guy who's been rich his whole life, and his mom threatens to cut off his money if he doesn't marry this other rich girl, Jennifer Gardner. Instead, he wants to marry this poor tour guide.
Wow, you know the entire synopsis of that movie.
I own it on DVD over here.
What you could have said was, yeah, it's like Get Him to the Greek.
Well, in
Just
the
a
movie,
little
Russell
bit
Brand
different.
is done.
It's I own both the original and the remake. The original's a million times better. I'm sorry, but I own the
You
remake
would
too
say that,
because
by the way, buddy. How did I know you would say the original was a million times better? How many times have you said that single phrase? The original was
How
a
many
million times
times
better.
is the original not better though?
I don't know. How many times has Buddy said that phrase? That's the real.
a lot.
real
I'm a movie
there.
dork. I'm a movie
Who has
dork.
that now?
Good job, Kevin. Question number 5, your final question in the year 2011. What X-Men movie released in 2011 had Kevin Bacon as the bad guy?
Oh man, I wish I enjoyed these X-Men movies more. I want to say it was Days of Future Past.
I'm sorry, it's First Class. Maddie, was that going to be your answer?
I was gonna get it.
This time I would
You know when you're a little bit too nerdy?
Hey, I would have known. I could tell you all of them in the years they came out. It's terrible. I hate it. Yes, it's First Class. It's a good one. Shout out to Dudley Moore. Yes, we love it. That was Kevin with 2011. Now, because we had a tie for first place in round 1, I have written down a number between 1 and 10. And Artie and Maddie are going to both give me a number. I've already written down the number a little bit ago. So, Artie, why don't you go first? Give me a number between 1 and 10.
I'm gonna go with 8.
Damn it, that's the number I was gonna pick. 3.
3? All right. Artie, you were closer. It was 7. So you get to choose between the years 1993 and 2018.
I'm gonna suck at both, so I'm gonna go with 2018.
2018. Maddie now
Matt,
gets
when were
the
you
year.
born?
I'm gonna know nothing.
When were you born, Maddie?
2000.
Okay, 2018. Good luck.
Strategy. All right. Question number.
We're all older than her.
Question number 1 in the year 2018, Artie. What is the full title to the third and final 50 Shades movie?
Come on, you know this.
50 Shades Darker? Is that even?
That is one of the answers. It's not correct, but Maddie, you know this.
It's 50 Shades Freed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
free?
Yeah.
Freed.
Parker was
Because
the
she's like, I don't know. She's done being a sex slave. I don't know.
This
How is that even like? Isn't that like a green squiggly line? How can 50 Shades be? How can 50 Shades be free?
They're free.
That's a green squiggly line.
They're
Wanna
free.
talk about that in Microsoft Word?
Oh yeah, for sure.
It doesn't make sense. Is what the green squiggly line means. The paperclip would be like, "Hey, did you mean 50 Shades Darker?" And that's what it would mean. Hey, did you mean 50 Shades Darker?
No. It's 50 Shades Free. In this one,
The bee shows up.
she gets her own helicopter in this.
And the eyes have the
helicopter?
eyebrow.
Yeah. He has a
Was there a
helicopter in the
helicopter before?
Yeah, there's a helicopter in the second one. Have you not seen
I
the?
don't watch any of that. Why would I want to watch any of that?
Well,
Any
you
of
know,
The 50 Shades.
The 50
Saga?
Shades.
Maybe I watched too much.
They're just
I've never watched any of them.
weirdly produced porn.
Once you watch
Very
the first
That's
one,
accurate.
once you
strangely,
watch
very
the first one, you
strange.
have to watch all three.
What?
Once you watch the first one, you have this weird brain tick where you have to finish all three because they're so dumb, and you're like, how did they get out of? How did they
Yeah,
get away
I'm
with making
sure.
3 movies?
But that's why I'm just not gonna watch any of them instead.
All right, question number 2, already in the year 2018. Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams star in what 2018 comedy about adults who play too many games?
Adults who play too many games. Jason Bateman.
Put this on a lot of things.
Is it Saving Silverman?
In 2018, Maddie, you want to give a
Oh, that's
shot?
hella wrong.
Game night, right?
Maddie would have
Jason
definitely killed us.
Bateman. I had the wrong. I had who's the Jason Biggs? I had Jason Biggs in my head.
And what's gonna happen is I'm gonna know all of these, and then you're gonna know all of the 1993 ones, and we're both
I am.
gonna get
No, that is exactly what's gonna happen.
Artie's strategy is
Maddie,
gonna backfire
I
on him,
straight
and
up
that's
killed
wonderful.
myself in this game. I have no idea what happened 2 years ago.
Saving Silverman is such a great It's so old. It's so old.
Steven Silverman is 2003, Artie.
exactly for I don't know what it is.
Jason Biggs. I heard Jason Bateman. What registered was Jason Biggs, and that was the last
Also,
movie
that
I
movie
had.
is nothing about games. Oh, man.
Maddie, your roommate can hear you through the walls. Tell her we love them.
That's my family.
Aww. Maddie's roommate, we love you. Berninsky, if you're lagging, I would jump out and jump back in. That might help. I've had to do that before. And question number 3, already in the year 2018. What Bruce Willis 2018 film is a reboot of a famous revenge thriller?
2018 revenge thriller. Bruce Willis.
Mm-hmm.
It was made in 2018. That means he was 62.
He's ageless as a
He was.
You just know how old he is, just like
Really?
that. Why do you know how old Bruce Willis is?
Is it like Payback?
That's not a bad guess. Actually, it's actually Death Wish. Charles Bronson classic.
That was
Maddie,
my
did you
third
know that?
I
answer.
was gonna guess
I-
Glass.
Oh, well, you're.
It was gonna go Payback, and then it was gonna be the Return of Die Hard.
The
It was gonna
Jedi.
be Die Hard 8, The Return of John McClane, or Death Wish. Yeah. or
Death
Wish. Yeah. That was
Death
it.
Wish was third up there. All right, well, maybe you'll get this one then. Question number 4 in the year 2018. Steven Spielberg directed what 2018 film based off a famous pop culture book?
Say the question again. I know it was long, but I need you to repeat it.
Absolutely. Steven Spielberg directed what 2018 film based off a famous pop culture book?
Steven Spielberg.
Don't look in his eyes for the answer.
Sometimes we just have this thing.
I got no clue.
No way.
Just throw something out.
Pop culture book.
Pop culture.
Steven Spielberg. I feel like it's hella obvious.
It is.
It
What's
is.
You're gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I don't know, man. You know what? I'll do this just for the hell of it. The Lost Boys. Is that an old enough movie to say to cancel out how wrong it
Saving
is?
Silverman.
I love
Saving
the Lost
Silverman.
Boys. Maddie, no points. But what was the answer?
Is it the BFG?
No, it's Ready Player One.
Fucking-
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, no.
I did not know that
That was a book.
Yeah.
You didn't.
I
you
don't read. I don't
Just
read.
assume all movies.
I
are
like
books.
the movie though. I might like the book.
Just assume all movies were.
I'll
once
get
books.
the audio book.
You know what?
Well-
I don't want to be that guy, even though I look like that guy. The book is better.
No. Hey, what's the count of Buddy saying that singular phrase, huh? The book is better.
The book's always
I'm gonna again say,
Buddy?
how many times is the book not better?
Exactly. And Maddie, that's what you should have said. And both of you guys hang out at Rasputin's and you guys all say the same thing. And then you guys both have final recommendations.
I do. If you need them. Anyways, your final question, Artie. You strategized to get 2018. Let's see if we can get points out of this. Question number 5 is Bo Burnham, comedian, made his directorial debut in what 2008 coming-of-age film?
I should have picked 93.
Yeah, you did for sure.
Oh my gosh. I know. Bo Burnham's.
I think I know this one. Yeah, I know this one.
Oh, dude.
He's only directed one film. It's really
I
good.
bet, man. I bet.
It's on Amazon if you haven't.
Chris Rock's stand-up special.
Yeah,
That's
he
not a movie, Maddie.
Well, it's something though, isn't it?
Bo Burnham directed that?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
can we go on that tangent so I can look up what fucking movie Bo
No, why don't you give us an answer,
Such a
Artie?
good stand-up special. Love Tambourine so much. Wow. It was about playing the tambourine because you're married, right?
I think. But Artie, what did you have for the answer for Bo Burnham's directorial debut?
fucking Saving Silverman?
This strategy did not work.
Hey,
It's gonna
man,
pay
it's
off
gonna
eventually.
come up. One of these answers are gonna be Saving Silverman.
It's actually 8th grade, and it's great. Maddie would have gotten that. I know that.
It's starring Elsie Fisher, who is lovely.
Okay.
I agree.
I should have picked 93.
Yeah, you should have.
Should have picked 93.
Way more.
Speaking
Hey,
of
Maddie, if you need any of the
1993,
answers for 93, I probably know them all.
Okay.
Okay.
I probably
speaking
don't
of
know any of them, so-
1993. Maddie, that means you get 1993. Let's see if we can just blow up Artie's strategy all up in his face. Let's
Okay.
see what you got. 1993, the year was, and the first question is, which Friends star starred in the original Leprechaun movie?
Matthew Perry.
Ooh.
I do know that answer. Can I?
What would it have been, Artie?
Jennifer Aniston.
That is correct,
Can we
Artie.
switch? Did it just be a run through? She got the answers right. Jesse, can you rewind? Can you say she can answer it? If we just do some editing, right? If we do some editing.
I wish that's
Oh.
how it worked, but we're live. Oh no, we're live.
Live.
Question number 2, Maddie, in the year that was 1993. Sylvester Stallone stars in this 1993 action flick that may be scary for those who are afraid of heights.
I fucking know
Dude,
this
you
one
should.
so
Me
much.
too. You should have for sure done that.
The Cliff.
Oh my gosh.
The Cliff?
Oh,
That is-
Sure, why not?
That is such a great answer, but
So
it's
close.
actually Cliffhanger.
Fuck.
that's what it should have been called, Maddie.
Shit.
That would have made it a better title, but it was the 90s, so they had to make sure you knew what you were watching.
Famously parodied
In
Ace
Ace
Ventura.
Ventura. When
Oh, if we got a raid, thank you for whoever raided us. We love you guys. And question number 3, Maddie, Dennis
Yes.
Hopper, Bob Hoskins, and John Leguizamo lead this all-star cast of what 1993 video game movie?
fucking
Okay, so I don't know any of those people.
Oh my God, Zamo?
Come on!
I mean, maybe I would recognize them, but by name, I do not know.
We should do
Video
it in post,
movie.
Jesse.
What?
Go for it.
Video game
You got it.
movie. Mario, Super Mario Bros. The movie. I have no idea.
Wait, I just get
Is that
it.
real?
Thank you, Maddie.
Yes. That is
That's
Super
real?
Mario Bros.
Somebody made a Super Mario Bros. movie.
Oh,
What
worth
did
the
they do?
YouTube lookup, Maddie. If you just search
Okay.
on YouTube.
Yeah, not worth the.
It is
Don't
it is
pay for it.
terrible.
No.
My
is
dad's trying
terrible.
to text me answers right now.
Don't-
It shows up on my laptop screen. He said Pong.
I knew there was collusion, dude. There was collusion happening.
Maddie's dad, you stinker, you. Question number 4. Arnold Schwarzenegger stars as a movie cop who must protect a kid from the real world who gets stuck in his movie. In what movie?
Inception.
Let me
Not a
answer
bad
it.
answer.
Let me answer it.
What is it?
Last Action Hero.
It is, and it's wonderful.
It's a great movie, Maddie.
Incredible.
And your dad's gonna tell you to watch it, and you're gonna have to. Okay.
Okay.
Better effects than the Santa Claus. However, it was made before.
Well, Star Wars has a lot better effects too.
Your dad's telling you to watch The Last Action Hero. That's what that text was.
No, he's saying it's true lies. Stop. You're interrupting the stream.
Wrong Arnold.
Maddie, Dad, we love you. Thank you for being with us. Maddie, your final question in the year that was 1993. Who is the male lead in the movie So I Married an Axe Murderer?
In 1993, who's popular then? I haven't the slightest. Ashton Kutcher.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit! I'm pretty sure he was 3.
I don't think he was
I have no
able.
idea how old
Can
people are.
I?
Yeah, what was it?
Mike Myers.
That is true.
Yeah, I would not have guessed that at all.
Look up the title song, So I Married an Axe Murderer.
I feel like I get the concept of the whole thing.
Ska
You
Band
end up
number 4.
murdered, right? That's the thing.
It's
Oh,
literally
right.
in the title. It's in the 90s where you had to tell the viewer what they were watching.
The Santa Claus. This movie's about Santa Claus.
This is about the Santa Claus.
Jurassic
Oh.
Park. There's
Cliffhanger.
dinosaurs in this
Cliffhanger,
park.
guess what? He hangs on a cliff. And so I married an axe murderer.
My cousin Vinny.
Yeah, my cousin Vinny. That was about.
Yeah, your husband is an axe murderer.
His cousin's Vinny, yeah. All right, so you guys all did well. We have new scores for round 3, or for the end of round 2, going into the final round, the mystery round. Our scores right now, in second place is RDV with a whopping 10 points, killing it. And tied for first with 12 points each, Kevin and Maddie. Good job, everyone.
Come back.
All right. So we are now on to the final round. This one's going to be super simple. It's the mystery round. The only hint that I have given our players is the "You're not Santa." That's the only hint I've given them, and that's the name of this game. What I have done is I've gone through the list of all the movies that have Santa Claus in them, and I've gotten the actors. What I've done is I'm going to go to each one of you guys individually, and I'm going to give you 3 actors. One of those actors never played Santa Claus. All you got to do is tell me which one is not Santa Claus. Very simple, very easy. And if you give me the correct answer, that's 3 extra points. So nobody's out of this. We're doing really well. Before we get to Kevin and Maddie, though, because they're tied for first, and we're going to have a tiebreaker in just a second. But up first is Mr. RDV.
Let's
So,
go. Come back.
You're
Tyler.
going first.
MJ.
And your 3 actors are Jim Broadbent, Nick Offerman, and Alec Baldwin.
Who's
I
the
can
first
repeat
guy?
them. I can repeat them again. That is Jim Broadbent, Nick Offerman, and Alec Baldwin.
I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and say Alec Baldwin.
I'm sorry, Alec Baldwin voiced Santa Claus in the movie Rise of the Guardians.
Oh, I love that movie. Who the hell is the first guy? I was gonna guess him second.
Professor
Jim
Slughorn.
Broadbent. He's in all the Harry Potters. He's a very famous British actor.
He's only in like 3 of the Harry Potters.
Oh, which one is he?
It's the original Dumbledore.
Is he
He's
Dumbledore?
the
No,
older.
he's Professor Slughorn,
Yes.
Okay.
potions
Yeah.
teacher. After Snape is not the potions teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He played
So the books
Santa
are
Claus
better
in
than the
Harper's
movie.
Christmas.
This is how what helps you is that's why.
Oh, okay.
Our fake Santa Claus that time was Nick Offerman. He never played Santa Claus.
Didn't he wear a Santa Claus suit in Parks and Rec?
I said movies, specifically movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Did
you're
wear
good.
a
You
Santa
check out.
Claus in Parks and Rec, though?
Huh?
Did he wear a Santa Claus suit in Parks and Rec?
Also,
I don't think he did, but even if he did, it wouldn't have mattered.
for sure.
I don't know. Look it up. Look it up.
Anyways,
Like the elves in Santa Claus.
anyways,
No, there's really elves in Santa Claus, and everyone needs to look it up. I'm not lying.
I'm gonna find out because now you got
Positive
me.
you read this on Reddit and now you're just internalizing it.
Count them, and come back to me, Maddie.
I'm gonna count them. And so I'm gonna need a number between 1 and 10. Maddie, why don't you give me that first? You and Kevin. Maddie, go first.
8.
All right, and Kevin.
3.
All right, it was 9. Maddie goes next.
6.
And your 3 actors are Philip Seymour Hoffman, James Earl Jones, or Art Carney.
I don't know who Art Carney is, so I'm gonna say him.
I'm sorry. He played Santa in The Great Santa Claus Switch. It's a great old movie. Nobody's
I
seen
believe
it?
he was.
Have you not seen? Does nobody here know who Art Carney is? Some of these older actors, you guys.
I thought it was possible he was
Buddy,
weird on
explain
34th
Art Carney
Street.
like you have to every single time.
Philip Seymour Hoffman is our fake Santa in that one. I'm sorry, he never played Santa Claus.
He does seem too dignified for that. That's true.
But he looks like a guy who could have played an awesome Santa.
I was in a long
He
game
does.
police. I don't know that his standards are
Rain
really.
Man.
Rain Man. That is exactly me when I play basketball.
You're probably the other hairy guy in that scene, actually, buddy. For sure.
That's me. That was my debut in movies. Kevin, you're up next. Your 3 actors are Paul Frees, Paul Giamatti, and Horatio Sands.
Let's say Horatio Sands.
Correct. Good job, Kevin.
Well, Giamatti, Fred Claus, classic.
Yes. That's in my Christmas rotation. I actually really like that one. And up next is Artie. And your 3 are John Goodman, Jeff Goldblum, or Mel Gibson.
Jeff Goldblum.
Correct. Good job, Artie.
He would never be a convincing Santa Claus.
Of course, John Goodman voiced him, Santa Claus, in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, famous cartoon from the 90s. He voiced him a couple of other times in a couple of other movies, but that's his famous one. And of course, Mel Gibson played Santa Claus in the 2020 film Fat Man.
That's going to be good. Is it out?
It's out.
I think it is VOD. You can rent it, but it's not like anywhere streaming.
Okay.
Definitely not.
But Mel Gibson as Santa Claus. I mean, how do
Never
you beat?
watched it. Okay.
Like very, very cool, like character casting. Super similar people.
Right. Up next is Maddie, and we have Kevin James, Billy Gardell, or Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Tom Hanks played Santa Claus in The Polar Express.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Did.
He was the train conductor.
He was
Yeah,
also
Santa.
Santa Claus.
I think the train conductor is supposed to be Santa, right?
I think he's like a.
Is he?
That is literally the whole
The
concept of the
train conductor
movie.
is supposed to be Santa?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the whole
Well, at the end, he's
overall
like,
concept of the movie.
Or
But
whatever.
I mean, Santa
I
got.
thought it was just the magic of Christmas.
Law says Fat Man is good, and I trust Law's opinion on movies, so I'm gonna have to check that out. If she's messing with me, that's on her.
it's still worth a watch.
Right?
What a pre-accusation.
Exactly. Kevin, your next 3 are Tracy Morgan, Mickey Rooney, or Leslie Nielsen.
Sad part is I know all the actors. I have no idea.
Yeah. Can I get the actors one more time?
Absolutely. Tracy Morgan, Mickey Rooney, or Leslie Nielsen.
Tracy Morgan.
Correct. I want to see a movie where Tracy Morgan
I was
plays Santa.
is there really a movie that exists?
Yeah,
where Tracy
I had to
Morgan
think
is
about it.
Santa? That would be
I
awesome.
think he might have done it on 30 Rock.
Yeah, that's kind of
Wow.
what's tripping me up. Yeah.
That would be wonderful. I just want to see Tracy Morgan as Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho. How come I always have to say ho? Yes. Sometimes Santa wants late gifts.
Yes, Joey, you've seen Rooney play Santa Claus in A Year Without Santa.
And what a year that was.
Nobody wants to go a year without Santa. All right, this is everyone's final chance at some points. Coming up next is Artie. Artie, your three are Kurt Russell, Tim Allen, or Snoop Dogg.
Oh, it's Snoop Dogg.
It is correct.
I had to make sure there was a Kurt Russell movie, and I think there is, right? He has two now,
There's
right?
two now.
He's two now. Yeah, yeah.
Christmas Chronicles and Christmas Chronicles 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at
I had to
porn.
make sure I could think of the Kurt Russell one.
Yeah.
What if it's Tim Allen?
And then there's Christmas Chronicles with Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, that's
But
coming
it's not
out.
coming out yet. Yeah, it's not out yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2022 release. That got bumped back for COVID.
Yeah.
All right. And Maddie, final chance to catch up on some points here. Your three actors are Richard Attenborough, Ed Asner, Bruce Willis. All in the same class of actor, by the way.
All the same guy.
And the fourth was Michael Chiklis.
You want me to read those again, Maddie?
No, it's Bruce Willis.
It is Bruce Willis. Good
Hey,
job,
nice.
Maddie. Yes, of course, we had Ed Asner in Elf and Richard Attenborough in the remake of Miracle on 34th Street. So, yeah, great movies, great Christmas movies. And finally, Kevin, you're up, and your three are Bill Goldberg, Robin Williams, and Bryan Cranston.
Bill Goldberg, like Goldberg? Is
That's
that
what I was
is it
like.
the same Bill Goldberg?
Goldberg?
Yes.
Oh man, dude, I
Oh.
almost feel like it's so weird that he might have been Santa.
I feel like he's the most logical one to have, yes, been Santa. Brian
and Joe Rogan both
Santa,
eat.
that doesn't work for me.
I'm gonna say Bryan Cranston.
Oh, I'm sorry. Robin Williams was our
That's-
fake
I'm
Santa
sorry.
there. Bryan Cranston was Santa Claus in the Santa Claus Brothers from 2001, I believe. It's a funny, like, oh, there's the Santa Claus brothers. He is the actual Santa Claus. And Bill Goldberg is Santa Claus in a movie. If you have not seen, you need to go out and see right now. It is a horror movie called Santa Slays, where he literally just goes down and murders a bunch of people in town for Christmas on a motorcycle and then says, ho, 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 bitch, and drives off.
Incredible.
It is one that I would recommend everyone watch on some sort of drug.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that how you order it?
That's how you get to the screen.
That's how you order it?
It's one of those movies that's probably streaming and you've probably just not gone by it and you're like, once you see it, you're like, oh, I have to watch this. So we have some scores to finalize the game. In third place, even though she's awesome and one of my favorite humans on the whole entire earth, the wonderful student, Maddie Nashimi, you've come in third place with 15 points. Good job. We love you. You're the best.
I'm
Good
a
job.
loser.
In second place, with a wonderful strategy that netted him 0 points in round 2, Artie Valenzuela with 16 points.
The Saving
Good
Silverman.
job, Artie.
The Saving Silverman.
And coming in first place, brought in by Artie to whoop Artie's ass.
Why did I bring him?
Brother Ringer.
Coming back from a first round deficit is Kevin with a whopping 18 points. Good job.
Oh my god. I lost by one question.
That Silverman got you, man. Fuck.
Jeez. I should have picked
Ready Player
93.
One. It was Ready Player
I should have picked 93.
I specifically picked an older year, wondering if the other contestants might leave Maddie with that year, because every time I've had a younger person on, everyone always leaves them the newest year, and I'm like, there's no strategy in that. They were alive then. And you
That's what I
picked the right
did. It didn't work out.
you picked the right strategy, but it failed. So I guess my thought process was wrong in all of it. But anyways, Kevin, thank you for being on. Good job with winning. Artie and Kevin, you guys were just working on something. Kevin, you're the winner. Why don't you plug whatever you got going?
Yeah, well, Artie and I, we write.
I don't think
Yeah, shut up. We've been writing together for like most of our lives. We're working on stuff.
Yeah, stuff.
Right.
Oh, it's secretive. They're being secretive. They're so sweet. That's cool. Artie, since you're being secretive and we'll let Kevin tell us about all the cool stuff you guys got going on, why don't you tell us what's going on?
No,
Yeah.
that was the whole point.
So hold on.
Damn it. I thought if I gave him the mic, he would just spill the beans.
Yeah.
It wasn't me trying to be like Freddie. I wasn't trying to like Bogart the fucking screen.
Kevin, why don't you tell them where people can follow you?
We could plug on this, and then I started plugging, and he instantly shut me down. So
Oh.
why don't you go ahead?
Doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right.
They're not ready yet.
How about this? If you like us, just know that us will be coming soon. Is that a good thing? And I want to say, buddy, my track record in this game, you've been screwing me, dude. I've almost won a few times now. Okay, and I want my comeback, dude.
I think you screwed yourself this time.
Yeah, you're
Comeback.
welcome back anytime. Kevin, you are also welcome back anytime.
Oh, thank
And finally, Maddie Nashimi, I want to say adieu to you before I do all the last plugs. But how did you like the show, Maddie?
I had a lovely time on the show. I loved getting 1993 just down to a T, because I know a lot about it.
All I know is my favorite samurai, your father, who was in the chat. He definitely would have gotten them all right. And
I feel like
he's
he
also
would've
welcome. You're welcome back on the show anytime you want, Maddie. And your dad is also welcome back on the show anytime he would like. And I'm going to give some final plugs. Again, if you guys are on YouTube or Facebook, go on over to the Twitch and give a follow. It really helps. You can get into the chat. There's shows 7 days a week at Stab. And they're always in the Twitch chat talking with each other. It's a fun little group to have there. If you're also there and you want to support a little further, you can give a subscription. We got a tier 1 subscription today, which we love. And if you give a subscription, that's $5 a month, and that helps out a lot. If you have an Amazon Prime membership, you get one of those free subscriptions a month. You should pass that along to Stab, because they let us do really cool content like this and let us have fun with our amazing guests. And finally, if you want to support even further, remember to get the awesome sweatshirts. There are 2 different versions. And you can get those on the Stab website. You should go there and support as much as you can. Become a Patreon if you want. I just became a patron yesterday. And I think that we should support Stab because we love this place. And Jesse, why don't you drive us out of here, all right?
Well, thank you, buddy. And again, thank you to Artie, Kevin, Maddie. Thanks to everybody that came out and hung out with us here. That's it for Stab for the evening. And yeah, buddy got his Patreon so recently I don't have him on the thank you screen yet, so I'll get that added.
It's okay.
But thank you guys for joining us. Check out what we've got going on tomorrow. Check out stabcomedytheater.com for the full calendar of events, or if you're on Twitch, just scroll down and see what we've got coming up in the next week. Let's get you guys sent over to our friends Capital Puns. They're about halfway through their show. It's our normal Tuesday night thing. We like to send people finish the evening over at Capital Puns. So go join them. Let them know that Stab sent you. And we will see you tomorrow. Maybe you'll see me tomorrow morning if you want to join me for office hours. Otherwise, inside the box in the afternoon. You know what? Just check out the calendar. You'll see us. Go check out Capital Puns. See ya!